I really have to clean this table. Anyway, staring at the table means you're going to be looking at some pickups that I did. I went out and about, and everything except for one item were all gotten at my local Salvation Army. So that's pretty cool. It's one of the best thrift places I can really get stuff from. First offhand, I got some CDs and an incomplete PlayStation game, although I got it for $1, and I can actually score the other 2 discs I need for probably about 10, if about 15 or 20. If anybody knows, it's worth it because the fact that the game is worth a fair amount. Groove Station Volume 1, Club Cuts, Eurobeats. These are all just like $1 piece, and I saw these and I was like, wow, this music I would hear just randomly in high school. This was, the stuff back in the day for dubstep and all that as well. For another $1, got 2 Airs, Hymn to Farces Divine, and it's an older CBC Royal Canadian Air Force. I think this is it's live, so it's a live performance. This is the game. It's missing discs 1 and 4, so I need to get one that I can just piece together a decent one, because this is a decent game. I could go into detail too much about it, though. Next, Best of the Wonderful Grand Band Volume 2. The Wonderful Grand Band, this is Tommy Sexton, this is Greg Malone. I'm actually Facebook friends with Greg, and we talk a bit. And this is the Grand Band, Wonderful Grand Band, and this was a sketch comedy and music variety show done in this province. Back in the early 80s, I believe, 81 and 82, these guys were members of Cogco as well, but this was kind of like a side venture. So besides that, I found this as well. I'm not familiar with this, but this is just some Halo 3 book. Came with a 360, I'm guessing. Maybe came with the deluxe edition. I'm really not familiar with too much in the way of Halo stuff, besides the games that I've played. But yeah, it says 360, Microsoft, Bungie, part number. I haven't even bothered to look up the part number yet, but there's that. And the really nice pickup, a Socrates. Scored for $2. Now, they had the manual for some reason over on the magazine rack there, where I found the Halo book. Back to this. Roommate actually had to bug me for a minute. He had a bit of money for me. Oh, by the way, pickup video. I just picked up $5. Yeah, cool Canadian $5. But yeah, they had this over on the magazine rack, and I was like, oh, because I walked in, I saw this thing first thing. I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. It looks cool, and it's retro, and I remember kind of seeing these when I was a kid. Apparently, just pressed it. The remote's up. Imagine if Atari had done something like that. Anyway, the inside of this thing was rotten. I opened it up, and the batteries were all caked up, and they were probably the same. Actually, they were the same batteries probably for the last 20 years that was in this, because they were Nani's Atari. They were Nani's Everready Energizers, but they had the Purina branding on the fine print. But anyway, let's get that back in. So I just had to undo a few screws, open it up, and remove all the caked up batteries. I haven't fired this up yet. I do have an adapter. A little bit of mess that can be cleaned. This is just, I think, pen or paint. I have a universal adapter that'll work with this. I have fresh batteries that'll go in this. The manual was pretty cool. So that's everything except for like the box. Oh, and in the manual, actually, this kind of additional stuff you can buy, and the mail-in or the warranty card. So I have that. So I have everything but the box, and I'm gonna see if this fires up. I gotta go dig out a coaxial cable later. One more thing, and it's the thing that I actually ended up ordering. Never found it in the wild. This is Diatlus. This is a Kabaya Candy Diatlus toy, and it's a Transformers toy. There's a bit parts former because it's not a full-on just movable transformation. You actually have to take parts off, move them, or just eliminate them. I've got the box tape back together because actually when you open up the box, you have to open it along the serrated edge, and it opens up. Perforated, not serrated. And it opens up, and all the instructions are inside in black, white, and kanji, and actually has a numbered little thing to tell you what sticker goes where, because it has stickers. And when you're done, you get something like this. He's about the size of a classic-sized GI Joe. I mean, like the classic hand-sized GI Joe's, 3 1/4 inch. I think it's deluxe is what it's sized up to. Transformers pretty cool, but yeah, that's dietless, and this is the easiest way I find of getting them without getting some expensive Universe Voyager class or something like that. This is just cool. I'm happy with this because this is the character I take my name from. He's just some random ass transform that was in like one episode, and then they pretty much, this is like the end of G1 in Japan before like Beast Wars and shit like that came around. So the end of an era, I guess you can say. But yeah, so that's my pickups that I got, and I'm gonna do some footage soon of this thing firing up.